Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Welcome. It's Monday morning. Is it a mending Mondays? Make the most of it Mondays. How's up for you? How was your weekend? We'll leave that little smudge going there. Clear off. Clear out, ready for a new week. Hey, welcome. It's me, Wingish Nibe. Msgs. Your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Christiana Carr, Chris Carr superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here in lots of pain. Welcome, the beautiful divine beings. Right here too. Yes, my hair is straight today. I washed it yesterday. My girl here, she wanted to do my hair, so I actually got this new hair drying brush kind of thing. It actually worked out pretty good. She did just some leave-in conditioner, and it's not so frizzy. It's beautiful, better than the flat iron, because I like when it's fluffy and not flat to my head. I like to be fluffy. I don't feel so fluffy anymore. I feel like skin and bones, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like looking at seeing my collarbones. And used to be fuller there, you know, cushioning. Now it's just so, just feels so fragile. I never used to feel so fragile. Well, I guess that's not true. I just always hid how fragile I felt inside, right? These days, like, I've been feeling even more vulnerable than when I was a baby. At the mercy of people that are acting more in selfish ways about for their own pride, because their pride have been hurt. They're not acting in the best interest of children. It's because their pride. It's all about a winning. It's all about being right, even though being right is not the truth. I don't know. I know I miss my children. I know we're going through things that we're not the first ones to go through. You know, when you have one parent acting like the Disney parent, and I'll let you do all the things that your other parent won't let you do. But that's not responsible parenting, because, you know, the rules are there for the children's own benefit. You know, mom limits candies because sweets aren't good for them. You know, I heard little tips about don't even give the sugars to babies before they're 2, because as soon as that sweet, the taste buds, you know, they develop quicker than the other ones. That's why you want to work on the other palates and, you know, start with veggies and don't start with sweet stuff, because as soon as you've got the sweet stuff in there, they don't want anything else. But look at it. Sugar is legal heroin. Basically, study it for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. Sugar is just as addictive, but it's illegal. We talk about, alcohol being the legal drug. Well, look at sugar. Look at the addictions to sugar. Even with diabetes, most of the diabetes out there is because of diet, not because of people being born diabetic, but their diets. We're overloaded with sugar and everything. Even your frozen vegetables, they're laced with sugar on the top as a preservative before they freeze them. So even your frozen vegetables, and it's not marked on the label. So there is sugar, that white refined sugar. It's not the natural things, but it's setting our kids up for addictions already. So never mind trauma being the gateway drug, which it is. I agree with Gabor Mate there. But I think sugar being the real gateway drug, because look at the rushes we're giving our kids. They're getting conditioned to being and then crash, right? What are they conditioned to? What are we setting up our children for? We think, children need candies, children need sweets. Maybe we didn't get so much of that when we were kids, so we're trying to give our kids that, but maybe that was the best thing for us, that we didn't have all those candies and treats. Or that it was a treat. It wasn't part of our daily diet. You know, that's how I've always been with my kids. It's a treat. When they get something sweet from me, it's actually a treat. Because that's what it's meant to be. A treat is something you get once in a while. You know, that's why it's a treat. If it's every day, how is that a treat? Then it's expected. It's, you know, that's the thing. A lot of us, how many of you have opinions about how people should be raising their children and then force your opinion on that? Or never mind forcing your opinion, just going, that's okay. Whatever. I'm just going to do whatever I want with your kids. I don't care how you're raising them, because I know how children should be raised and how every mother should be and blah, blah, blah. Right? How many? Because that's what I've gone through, right? People thinking, they know best for my own children. And these aren't the people that had the children in there, that put all their needs and everything aside and those kids first, so they would have the best starts. You know, keep myself updated, reading parenting books, classes, whatever. I constantly keep myself updated, because more than anything in this world, I want to be a mom. So when it comes to what do you want to be when you grow up, I want to be the best mom I can be. That's it. All the other stuff was going to be based off of that, but it was the family. And if my whole family have this little family business, so I could be around my family, show off the beautiful talents of my family. You know, I go out because I want to represent my family. Because I love them all, no matter what. I mean, it's more had issues with me than I have had with them, because don't take it personally. Everybody's on their own journeys. I was raised, people do the best they can with what they got, whatever, right? You know better, you do better. Some people are just happy and content as they are, right? That's fine. You know, to each their own. I was really raised on to each their own, and we have so many different kinds of people in the family. The family's so big. My mother comes from a family of 10. My biological father is like 13 on that side. My dad here is another 13. I got, whoa, like, not the only one with big families, but this was, family's always been important to me. Yeah. Finally get my little begin within home, a stable place for my children. Then people spiteful, whatever, opinionated people that take it upon themselves to take actions without having full stories, taking actions that has a severe effect on kids. You know, people inserting themselves where they don't belong. And this has happened. How many of you has this happened to? What's your experience in this system? Has it been fair to you? Do you think this system has been fair? Have you had an experience in this and you think it's fair? That, you know, they looked at all the angles. Like for me, my daughter says something to me. Okay, at the same time, there's all this other stuff going on. Has nothing to do with this. There's, you know, past things I'm trying to deal with. Whatever, we're trying to move on. Like, oh, whatever, right? Daughter says something to me. I take some steps, but no chance to breathe. No chance to breathe because I'm moving in here. So, you know, those are the signs. When somebody's trying to hide something, they just overwhelm you. No time to stop and think and breathe. So for what she says, and by the way things have gone, it hasn't eased my mind that what she said was not the truth. You know, and I believe her. She absolutely said this stuff. But so then why, right? So let's get the help for these children. Instead, adults come and make it all personal. And it's not about the kids at all. I'm trying to find out what's going on in my kids. And they just ignore the kids and make it into an adult thing. Because that might be something they would do. They project the shit that they would do onto me. Like I would do that. I don't do that shit. I don't hurt people. If I got a problem, no matter how hard it is, I'm going to come and talk to your face. I'm not going to go around behind your back. I'm going to come see you. No matter how hard it is. No matter how hard it is. If I feel like I've done something wrong, I'm going to go and I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to apologize. And I'm not just going to use the words. I'm going to show it with my actions too. I have apologized to my children. But what do my children see? They see an honest mother that stood up and spoke honestly. And then they've seen others writing these letters. And what do my children see? That the lies win. That you can just make up a story when you're mad at somebody. And you get enough of you making up the same story. Right? Collaborating to make a story. Whatever that is. I mean, they can say, no, it doesn't happen. It's all in freaking black and white. It's all in black and white. That's something. Fine. What are they going to do? Arrest me? How about I start posting it all? And then everybody can see right in black and white. And those people that know me can tell me if they have my story correct. If they're making a decision based on facts or fabrication. So I'm not going to be quiet. Not at all. I'm going to be doing these media blastings. I'm going to be calling them out. I'll be calling out the CIS. I'll be calling out the court, the family assessment services, the court family assessment services. Oh yeah, I've got so much time on my hands now. I can do a whole bunch of research. I can get the facts and statistics. Oh yeah, I got so much time on my hands. I gotta keep myself busy, and I really want to help and make a difference in this world. You know, help my children and help other children. What's that's popping out? The Seeker. Well, we've already read that one, right? So we're looking right in. We got the Sun over here. Early age of adeptship. So we're adeptship. I keep saying that. We adapt the shit. We adapt to the shit. Sometimes we do. Death and transformation, right? And we have to let things go to be reborn, right? We have to let go. I went through these core things, and you know what? Something I noticed too. And I never ever experienced this, but because I clicked that I self-identify, there was a change in tone almost immediately. I could sense that. I could sense that. Even questions one duty. Oh, you're one of those. No, I'm not one of those. I'm asking questions. When you get penalized for asking questions, because you don't know. You've never been through this experience before. So it's an innocently asking questions. It's not, there's some agenda and I'm trying to, because that's not how I work. But others that work that way, they'll project that on you. Whatever they do, they'll project on you. Justice, the restoration of balance. I've read that one too. Here, let's line them up because they want to talk. Okay, so let's call in all of our energies. Yeah, right? Devotion to joy and healing. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm devoted to. Joy and healing. Clear out all the crap. Calling in all of our energies from the Eve, path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. All of our energies from the South, calling back to us. It's the emotions, the waters, childhood, the innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the West. That's the physical, the earth, the woman, place of introspection. And calling back all of our energies from the North, the wisdom years, the air, the mental. And we walk the red road from the South, childhood, right? We get traveling. We just want to go, 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 right? Enjoy the ride, hopefully. We've got surrounded by that whirling rainbows of peace, and we're accepted, all of our colors, all of our joys. Maybe we're conditioned another way, but I'll need to tap into that warrior again. Warrior children, right? Look at the fearless little beings they can be. And then as we get older, well, look at the experiences, right? We have to accept what we went through. As we get up into those wisdom years, hey, we can't change that past, but we can accept this is what we've gone through, and we can take action to change that. Right? Hey, maybe you've hurt somebody else's feelings. Maybe you overstepped some bounds. Maybe you crossed a line and you actually hurt more than you helped. You can accept that you did that and don't beat yourself up, and you can take action to change that, to make up for that, if you feel called to. Or you can continue going and, well, it's not my fault, right? And not accept it. Put it on somebody else, right? And then the east to west is the blue road of spirit. That's what we need for that basic survival. We're given everything we need for our basic survival. Anything else, this is bonus and pluses, right? We have the spirit, we have these bodies, we have everything we need to survive, right? And it's supplied on the earth, right? We got the air, we breathe, whatever, right? Everything we need for that basic survival. And our brains are wired for basic survival just to get us out. So that's why we need to really reflect on what's going on. Is that really a giant saber-toothed tiger, or is that just a little kitty, you know? What is that for you? East to west, the blue road of spirit. And your art is your shield and power. What is that gift you have, that creative ability that you have? Maybe it's not painting or whatever. Maybe it's just creative ways of solutions, of finding things, of solutions for yourself, or, being creative in your dance style. Above, noticing those needs, noticing your needs. Maybe creative ways of getting your needs met. Below, and within. Right? What is that for you? Ouch. It's one of these, a major arcana. No, offering love and overcoming doubt and fear. And major arcana, not today. Thank you. Just the one. Just the one major arcana. If there's one in that, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Yes, no, we've read this one though already. We read the ecstasy, right? Coming together, balancing in your male and female energies, right? The lovers finding the spirit within unite with ecstasy. So we all need to connect to our spirits within. Okay, none of those was a major arcana. Is there one on the top? The warrior. Did we read the warrior? Have we read that one yet? Did we? This is the Cancer in the traditional deck. You know, instead of shuffling, because my arms are so tired since we got one right there. I don't know if we have read it yet or not, but here we go. Okay, warrior. Rainbow warrior of peace, right? We're not fighting. Shine a light. We shine a light. We don't fight, we shine a light. We don't fight, we shine a light. We plant that seed of prosperity. We reflect on potential uses of resources. Her. Okay, it's the seed. We're looking at that stones, that foundation. What are you connecting to? What is your foundation? Oh. Oh, and my body is just not doing so good. After that EEG, like it's not, they're not even putting anything on there. I don't know, or just that tired, just that emotional stuff, and not having my kids here. My kids don't even feel they live here anymore. Not that we live at Dad's. Not that we don't live here anymore. No, I'm starting out, right? I was this warrior. Just starting out, trying to find my place and who I am. Always more than anything to be a mom. I had Chrissy Carr, Superstar, all that was to be a good example for my kids. All of that. I never wanted to be anything more when I grew up than a good mom. That's the thing I prepared the most for. And not to be, I'm not like traditional mama, like in some ways, but you know, learning, doing things differently. Because as we learn and grow and, you know, knowing about what children can handle and whatever, psychologies and development, I keep up to date on that stuff. What can my children understand at this age? What can their brains comprehend? So I'm not putting too much on them. No, I do that to myself in here. That's why, to try and do the best for my children, always. Always. Not talk bad about any of their family. I'm human. It slips out. I've been hurt. My people really taking it upon themselves to hold somebody accountable. You know, well, maybe it's because they got stuff to hide. And that's what I've noticed. I'm not going to go rat anybody out. If you got things on the thing and you think that I've noticed and caught on, it's not my place to go telling anybody anything. That's your business. You want to be pulling some scams and shit, whatever, that's your business. You know, when it comes to like CAS and all that, those, right? Those I will be calling out. I will be shining a big, shiny, bright light there. Adding in, because I'm not the first one to go through this. I'm not the last one, and you really don't know what's going on. I believed. CAS helped to help my mom getting away from my biological father, right? It was a best friend that helped my mom, too, came out with that one. Look at that, and it's 21 and 12, so we're going to have a look at those. 24, as I just looked at that. We'll have a look at those. Geez, these are getting to be very long, but that's all right. 12 and the 21. Oh, you're right. I can't really see them there. I can bring it closer though, can't I? 12 and the 21. And then we'll read the other one. lower. There we go. Ow. Ow, I'm so sorry. I'm so sad. I just missed them so much. Missed them. And that was a hard time with my Liam. You know, you're with somebody that wanted to be involved, it seemed, right? Ow! I can just leave it. If I can just leave it. Oh, I'm really working hard, guys. It's okay. Isn't that funny? The Lovers was the 6, and we pull out the 7 when rest, success. Let me see. Oh, good. This isn't a big long one, so that's good. I don't think I've read it yet. Let me see. Can you see it there? I don't know. Does anybody even read them like this? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, and then we go into the healing one. Okay. So, is what we're on. The Chariot in the regular deck, the Warrior in this deck, the Whirling Rainbow. Look at the eagles with them. And, well, somebody told me they saw a God like this with my eye of truth. Actually, there was a couple people that told me that. And it's like a herd of wild horses. Whoosh! And it like over. It's weird. Anyways. Also, you know, in the traditional deck, this is for the astrological side of Cancer. That's my sun sign. All right. Okay. So the number and meaning is 7. Rest, success. The traditional name is Chariot. The medicine woman energy, victorious warrior. Warrior women and warrior men unite. Peaceful warriors unite. Affirmation. I am a point of power for the divine plan which works unfailingly through me. Having set my will to follow the highest within, I am strengthened to express the victorious life. The card speaks. I am the warrior coming home. Whether you see me on horseback or chariot, know that I am transported by my power to will. I have taken charge of my life and its direction. Your vehicle for movement is symbolic of your mental discipline. It is the personality through which you carry out the great plan of Creator within. Having experienced the energies of cards 1 through 6, you now hold the reins of your life in your own hands. You will have the feeling of being in the driver's seat or at the wheel. Like me, you have been a discipline of the voice within. Following your own guidance on how to build the structure that is your city of light. The great discipline that this has required brings you the expertise that enables you to be at ease. You may rest upon this success. The wheels now turn by themselves. You have set in motion the forces that will forever be your foundation. Many battles have been won. It is now time to appreciate how far you have come. Feel the security you have created within. Fly with this confidence. You are soaring now. But know that the path will continue to unfold before you. Be ready to take up your shield of power and guard against self-doubt when the next challenge arises. Take full time in this moment to feel the achievement that is presently yours. It will be your foundation. Know it well. Self-questioning. How many powers have you given over to others? Can you grow your own food? Can you teach your own children? Can you make your own clothes? Can you walk 5 miles? Can you feel comfortable alone? Can you go a day without a cigarette, a cup of coffee, food, your car, clothes, makeup, money? Can you go a day, just one day, without any of those? Just one day. Experiment? I don't know. Up to you. Exercise. Take over a function that you have given over to others. Is there a job you've given to others? Maybe you need to do that for yourself. I don't know. That's an exercise for you this week. Meditation. Dwell on your accomplishments. No matter how far you have to go to find them. Do not allow the mind to interfere, reminding you of any failures. So what have your accomplishments been? Do not get in there and go, yeah, well, it wasn't this. Do not rain on your own parade, okay? Don't burst your own bubbles. But really, take some time. Meditate on that and look and be grateful. What have your accomplishments? What have you done when you got out of your own way? Really. Visualization. Visualize a vehicle. A chariot, a horse, boat, or whatever you would like to ride on. Taking you toward your next experience of success. Discover where it takes you. Experience every detail of this next plateau. See your friends congratulating you. Perhaps they will be preparing a banquet. Just follow the path and see. Astrological sign, as I said, was Cancer. Foods. In each person's life, there come to be certain foods that symbolize success. It may be champagne and caviar, a steak dinner, a complete meal from your own garden, oh yeah. Or, for some, the ability to eat no meal at all. Whatever would bring you the feelings of success, indulge in it now. Throw off any associated guilts temporarily and allow the fantasy to take you in, at least for a day, completely. Notice any changes in the way you perceive yourself and others as you indulge in success. Colors. Brilliant orange yellow for the power of mind and being that radiates from you. Brilliant orange yellow for the power of mind and being that radiates from you. Wear clothing of accomplishment. The valley. It is important to remember that success is not static state. It's not a static state. Success is not a static state. Say that 10 times fast. Success is not a static state. Success is... Okay, never mind. You must enjoy the moment and allow yourself to continue forward even though, as in a mountain climb, after the peak, there is but to descend. If you can be wise enough to foresee the valley you are approaching from your vantage point at the pinnacle, you will prepare and act accordingly. Compared to the climb, a rest is ahead. Oh. Life keeps you moving on. Trust yourself. The Chariot or Warrior is only card 7. There are many experiences ahead. You can enjoy them if you don't fight to stay here at this particular peak. A warrior seldom becomes great by fighting one battle. Your skills must be constantly honed. Practice progressively perfects. Your retreat is as important as your advance. Take time to regroup, to become re-inspired. Celebrate the victory. Make it yours. Take it inside yourself and then relax. Tomorrow we'll start a new period. And I wonder what Moon Woman cards say to go along with that. That's beautiful. And 12 and then 21, eh? Here we go. 12. Up here, that's this one. For the moon. Full moon in the second third. Oh. That's not, yeah, isn't that such a beautiful card? Look at that, the owl. I used my owl fan here earlier. Pulling back the veil, seeing through the deceptions. You know, the truth always comes out. The truth will always win. Yep. Okay. I'll switch around after. Okay, so, right here, second, third. The stage of the full moon is congruent with the woman or mother stage. The lunar menstrual cycle is 28 and a half days long. The stage of the full moon marks its mid-cycle point and is the state of empowered energy. The full moon is on the 14th night, 7 days altogether, including the 3 days prior to its reaching peak fullness and the 3 days afterwards. From the 11th day of the cycle until the 17th of the lunar month. It is in the full moon's energy that we find the power to create, to actualize, to achieve, and to realize ideas. In the past, the full moon night was the night of the witches. This is the time to use unearthly energies, to pray and to acquire results in the world. Full moon ceremonies are feminine empowerment rituals and self-actualization and acknowledgement of women's inner strength. Man or woman, we have all these energies inside of us. Of course, man's not going to have the menstrual cycle. So, archetypes are the woman, the mother. The direction is the west. The element is water. The animal is bear. And the chakra associated with this card is the heart and throat chakra. And then we're looking down at that bottom one, which is the 21. The mirror reflection of the 12. Like, wow. The air witch. The air witch. Oh, I love that one. I did a painting like that. There's also, I think my Big Eagle says has a painting, something like that on her walls. I've done a sketch like that. Somebody that liked it so much, I took a picture of it. So I don't know, it might come up somewhere. I don't know. Take a deep breath and listen to the beating of your heart. Sing with the fullness of your voice. Give way to the sweet sounds it beholds. Spread your wings. Allow your feathers to dance in the wind. Release your magic beyond the stars, up amongst vast open spaces with the weightless movement of the wind's changing currents. In soft flight, a bird's beak, holy smoke rising from within your hand's hold. You are air. Direction is the east. Oh, see, east and west. Here's balance. There we go. Reflection, east and west. And 6 and 7 there, right? They both make it 3. Anyways, east archetype is the baby. The color is yellow. The animal is eagle, and we have the eagle in there too. Then we have the third eye, or the solar plex chakra, which is those orangey colors as well. Look at that. It's so beautiful. So that's our cards for today. That's our Monday. The Monday. I love you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being there. You know, we can join together. Peaceful warriors unite. Peaceful warriors unite. We need to make a difference. And we can. Being ourselves. Sharing our stories. Speak up. Speak out. You know, There's time for that quiet too. So remember, it's that balance, right? We speak up and then we rest for that success, and we see. Let those energies turn and build. We've already spoken, right? We've planted that seed, okay? It's out there. Keep watching. Watch me grow. Set an example. Hey, let's get together, right? Because what is that? Safety in numbers, power in numbers. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. So if you've dealt with this broken system too, let me know. We're coming together now. That's how we make a change. Peaceful warriors, unite! Woo! Love yous. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you. Shining your light through in everything you do, because you know it. This world needs you, especially right now. Needs us all to shine bright. Love yous. Thank you.